Today, I'm tackling one big question. Are Ukraine's attacks on Russian oil refineries and depots really working? These strikes are hitting Russia hard, cutting off fuel supplies and weakening their military. But what's the real impact? Let's break it down together. Since early 2024, Ukraine has been focused on hitting Russia's fuel infrastructure. One of the first big targets was the Kuybyshev refinery in Samara, which processes over 12 million tons of oil each year. This refinery is key for Russia's military, especially near the Ukrainian front lines. The attack has kept it offline for months, with repair delays caused by sanctions. That's a major blow to Russia's ability to supply its troops. By May 2024, Ukraine's drone hit other important refineries in Krasnodar and later in Yaroslav, Volgograd and Oryol. Together, these attacks knocked out around 12% of Russia's oil refining capacity. That's a big hit to the war effort, but is it enough to make a real difference? Now, let's talk about the weapons making this happen. One drone that stands out is the Punisher drone. It has a range of 45 kilometers or 28 miles and carries 2 to 3 kilograms of explosives. It's small but powerful and perfect for sabotage behind enemy lines. For example, the Kursk oil depot was likely hit by one of these drones in August 2024. In addition, Storm Shadow missiles from the United Kingdom have been used for larger strikes, though they can only reach targets within 250 kilometers or 155 miles. But it's not just about hitting refineries. The strikes are having a real economic impact. In Russia, petrol prices have shot up 15%, reaching more than $600 per ton, the highest in 6 months. This is tough for everyday Russians, who are paying more at the pump and dealing with inflation now around 7%. On top of that, Russia is struggling to fix its military equipment because sanctions are stopping them from getting spare parts. On the military side, Ukraine has also hit key fuel depots in Bryansk, Belgorod and Rostov, which store over 500,000 tons of fuel. This has caused major problems for Russian tanks, planes and military vehicles. Without fuel, their operations are slowing down. But the challenge is, many of Russia's biggest refineries like Kryvyi and Omsk are far beyond the range of Ukraine's current drones and missiles. These refineries process millions of tons each year and haven't been affected by the strikes. That said, the strikes are causing growing fear inside Russia. Polls show that 81% of Russians are now very worried about these drone attacks, up from 73% a year ago. This fear is weakening people's trust in their government's ability to protect them. Public opinion is shifting too. In June 2024, 58% of Russians supported peace talks, up from 48% in 2022. More and more people are tired of the war and wondering if it's worth the cost. While Ukraine's strategy has been effective, I don't think it's a game changer, at least not yet. Russia's oil reserves and refineries are spread far across the country, out of reach of Ukraine's current weapons. To hit those targets, Ukrainians would need longer-range missiles like the US ATAC AIMS or the German Taurus, but these haven't been approved for delivery yet. Merci et à bientôt.